About that time, y'all already know what time it is.
You see it?
Cool. Live.
Yeah, someone there though. There you go. I ain't mean to do it. Yeah, there you go. Can y'all hear the music? We might say that something. But this right there. There you go. Alright, that's how you do it. People know. We ain't got the music playing right now, but you gotta figure out the mic situation for the radio.
Can they hear us, man?
Can y'all hear us? Yes, no, maybe. Type in the chat.
Oh yeah, they can hear us.
You good?
Yeah.
Can you hear the music though?
I think so.
I don't think they be thinking loud enough though.
Well, let's just get straight to it. What's going on, folks? How y'all doing? We finna get started here in a minute. We just trying to, get everything situated. We got some good topics for y'all today.
Something expensive. Know my friends, they killer. All these fuck killers. Came from dope dealers.
That's the high grade.
Dirt bike, four-wheeler.
Right now.
Come to the street up there. Come to the street up there. And I might just lose the seven. And I'm trying to burn up on the million. And I might kill it if I feel it. Kill it if you get it. Man, got the next. Take it and we flip it. Take it and remix it. Bring back 16 curves on them.
Yeah.
Back too big, me pocket like your gold. Hold up, wait, know exactly how I go. It's Gucci. No, bitch can't do it like this. Put a low down on both my wrist. Me and Joe Blow gon' skin me up. And I'm making bustin' out like shit. Street my got 100 in the city. I ain't no gay, I'm a Judy me. I ain't coming in, I'm lean like this. I ain't hitting hard like Shawty, you lean. Saw you rap on my trailer like yo. Came in like this, turning up on you. After I smash you, little F.O. On the front and I'm turning the back. Ass all them scribbles, I stay with they cash. I'm in the dipper, I'm moving them bags. Yeah, on the man. No limit, we bustin' you. I can trouble when I walk in the building. That mean I got something expensive. Know my friends, they killer. All these fuck killer. Came from dope dealer. Dirt bike, four-wheelers. Coming to the street, I'm peeling. Coming to the street, I'm peeling. I walk in, going to the ceiling. Look like a million. Look like I'm got it. Stop flexing, she ain't really poppin'. These bottle walls, all the bottle what we poppin'. Everything poppin', rose ain't poppin'. We poppin', you really jack. Y'all no flex, y'all ain't got it. I don't know, just be outside. I got one black and I got one Chinese, she be talking to me, she say come five. I split up, I just just made a vow. Oh, this shit, nigga, I'm spot made a cloud. Dip, they look like the after hour. 442, yeah, he came with the growl. Your ass ugly and your ass is much so free. She go up or down. Steak, breast smell like black and mild. I'm fresh ahead, I ain't right with her. Like a truck when I walked in the building. That million gallon salt is expensive. Know my friends, they killer. All these fun killer. Came from dope dealer. Dirt bike 4-wheeler. Coming up street, I'm peeling. Coming up street, I'm peeling.
All of these be staring. All of my exclusive. She want me cause I'm cooler. Looking like jeweler. Might fly to Bermuda. Thank God it's red, hallelujah. Go out and I barely even know it. Oh, now it's been out. Little bit baby looking like Frank Lucas. Me and Mike, wish Carter got.
Alright, that's enough of that. I'm just trying to link it without the headset. You can put yours on if you want to. You want to?
Let me just see if I can hear it.
See, can you hear me?
All right, talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you perfect fine.
I'm too loud. I'm not
No, you good.
You
You good.
No, I'm turning it down anyway, because I don't think they can hear us. Alright, there. How I sound now? I'm good.
Yeah, you still good. We just got to talk louder for the
I bet. So I'm turning the mic down on this.
Yeah, we just got to talk louder.
Alright, that's a bet. What's good, family?
How y'all doing?
You back with another one?
Listen, we got a good episode for y'all today. It's season 2, episode 2.
You know it.
I kind of want to go ahead and first off, it's homecoming week for us at JSU.
For sure.
So we got a lot of things going on. Got a lot of events. But this week been hard on school. How about you, bro?
School been cool, man. Ain't been too bad. Ain't been too harsh. I think the one thing about it is just about getting the work done.
Right.
Cause Friday, Saturday, Sunday, man. All the events will be going down. We had a couple events already. A couple school events, but Friday, man. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bro. That's that weekend, bro. That's that weekend. Got the game on Saturday. Jacksonville play Southern Miss. Hopefully we get our first dub of the season.
We're 0-3 right now.
Yeah, 0-3 right now, man. And it's not looking
too bad.
It's not looking too good right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. School been going good right now, man. Grades looking good. So we good, man. Which one get started with today, though, man?
Hey, listen. So today I want to dive into something that I saw on Monday night in Philadelphia, where the Eagles choked in 38 seconds.
They played the Falcons.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna put it like this.
Yep.
Nick Sirianni should have went along with that tush push at the end. Go ahead and get them yards. But mess ups, screw ups, flags, things happen, and they're not thinking about time management. But what I can say is the Falcons used that time to their advantage. They put the ball where it needed to be. They got down the field just in time, and they went down there and did what they needed to do and win the football game. So, shout out to the Falcons for winning y'all's first football game. It was a great performance in my opinion.
Kirk Cousins, that last drop, like I said, I watched the game, and Kirk Cousins really did his thing, man. Drake London with a great little zig route.
Mm-hmm.
Darius Slay, he gave him his props, though. He didn't man, that was just bad technique. He's like, man, that was just a good route, man. He just got him. And, you have them times where, you gonna get beat most of the time, and you can't guard every route. I feel like Darius Slay knew it was coming, though. He had all that green grass over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna go to the corner. It's not going in the middle anytime soon. So, Darius Slay, shout out to him for being a good team sport, showing great sportsmanship. The Eagles, though, I think, just bad timing with them, man. They've been going through it. Jalen Hurts trying. He tried his best. Had a great game overall, but, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Drake London was just that guy. And you see, he did his little LSU little thing, his little gun thing. But he can't do too much of that. They threw the flag on him, but
I feel like it was an unnecessary flag. I mean, if we're doing it in college, let's do it in the pro.
But you gotta realize, though, man,
and that was in crunch time.
True.
They just went down there, got how many? Let's see, they started at the 30. They got 70 yards and scored in 38 seconds and won the game. Give them their time to celebrate. Let them have fun. Why are you throwing the flag?
They was in Philly, wasn't it?
Yes, they was in Philly. In Philadelphia.
That's why. You can't be doing that on the sport on the home team field, man.
Okay, I can understand what you're saying
You,
with that.
you
but
know, you know, don't rest bias.
they deserved it though.
They deserved it, but you know, don't rest be biased. And that was Atlanta. They would have, you know what I'm saying, let them tee up.
Yeah.
You know, Quavo would have came out there, did his little one too. You know, that hit home time anyway. But you know,
I really want to get back on Darius Slay. So
Yeah, talk about
he's
it.
a veteran. He's a veteran player. He's a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
What was that? I feel like he should have known, like you said, he should have known what was coming. He should have known that in a situation like that where they are at the goal line in the red zone, you need to make sure that them out routes are covered. And he just got beat, like you said. Drake London made a hell of a route,
I mean,
and he wouldn't have made the play.
like I said, I don't think he knew where he was lining up in some of the situations. Because like I said, we see things they don't see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think with Darius Slay, I guess he didn't see how close Drake London was
Mhm.
to the line of scrimmage. Because you know when you line a line of like on close to the line of scrimmage like that, you know what's coming.
Right.
A zig every time.
Something.
Especially when nobody's near him. He's one-on-one, money, no safety, no nothing, no other wide receiver, no top receiver. It was just him and Drake London out there on that island.
Mm-hmm.
And Drake London say, I'm gonna take it to my advantage. That's what everybody run. You know that everybody know their formation. If you watch football, you play football, everybody know their formation, how that's gonna come. And I think with him, I don't think he's too in the game, too in the moment. Like I said, he just wanted to make a play. But honestly, man, like in them situations, it comes out of them games like that. It's your best receiver versus your best corner, right or wrong.
Right.
And I think with him, he's seen it, but I don't think he knew where he was at. I don't think he knew exactly where he was. Based on how I seen it, I don't think he knew where he was at. So,
Well, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and remind you, we got 4 minutes till we gotta do our little, halftime thing for, the radio station, of course. But let's go ahead and get it.
I already ran it.
Oh, you already ready?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So everything is done then. So let's get it. I know you've been excited to talk about this. We've been talking about this all weekend, since Saturday morning when I called you that morning. I told you, look, we got to get these games down. Look, yeah, we got to get them games down.
Which game you wanna hit first
Listen,
though?
listen,
Like we can hit. Matter of fact, we'll go with the LSU South Carolina game. That was the most hyped up game. Let's go with that. Cause
How about them Tigers? How about them Tigers, man? Listen,
man,
I'm not gonna lie to you. They had me scared. In that first half, I don't feel like they played the best football that I know LSU can play to. Like I said, LSU is one of those teams that can overcome adversity, can make a comeback, can get the ball down the field when they need to, and that's what they did. They went down there, they scored, just like I said with the Falcons. They went down there, had a job to do, and they did.
I put it like this though. With that game,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if South Carolina quarterback didn't get injured, I know he's a freshman. He's number 16. I don't know his name.
Mhm.
I should do my research on that. I think if he was still in the game and with still Raheem Sanders still doing what he's doing. By the way, Raheem Sanders is Arkansas running back, not Arkansas, South Carolina running back, and man, I ain't gonna lie, he dominated.
Yeah.
He led the way, and with Robbie Ashford stepping in, he tried the best way to fill them shoes. Even though I feel like Robbie should have excelled more because he's been in this situation before.
Yeah,
with them playing that armor.
Yes.
But you know the big plays he did have, because he had some big plays.
Yeah.
It was called back off penalties. You know what I'm saying?
He had a couple run plays that he got down the field and got them the yardage that they needed, but they called it back because of, like I said, mistakes and flags.
And penalties. And
Yeah.
and also South Carolina had a pick six.
Yeah, they did.
Got took back because of a stupid penalty. Very undisciplined, very not sportsman-like type of plays.
They weren't
both teams playing. I feel like they came out hungry enough, and I give it to them. But at the same time, though, you got to know where you at, who team you playing, and how smart you got to play. You're playing against a ranked team. You're both 2-0. Well, not 2-0. Well, LSU was, 1-1 at the time, and they undefeated. So you know you're playing against a right team, a good LSU team at that. So you got to know how to be more disciplined, more focused. And I think what really beat South Carolina was not being disciplined enough.
Look, I'm gonna also give it to Brian Kelly. He made those plays happen, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Coaching is everything when it comes to the game of football, especially in college. If you know how to coach, you know how to win.
Yeah,
If
man.
you know how to coach, you know how to win. And I'm gonna give it to Brian Kelly. He got that offense on the field and he put them where he needed them to be for them to go win that game. And so I'm gonna clap it up for my Tigers. You know,
I gotta say,
Yeah.
I did expect the upset, like I said, because you was talking
was-
that hot
I
stuff.
was. But I backed it up though. We backed it up though.
Barely.
We backed it up.
Barely, man, y'all won by 3 points. The
Man.
final score, y'all, was 36 to 33.
Yes.
And like I said, it was
It was a dogfight.
crazy, great game to watch, man. This was actually this week. Honestly, was
Good. It was a
great,
great week. It was a great week.
I ain't gonna lie. It's just we talking about close games. Let's talk about another close game that in my opinion, should have been very upset.
Hold on. I want you to
Very
take.
upset.
I know you. Look, we called the night on Saturday night, and we talked about this. I'm gonna let you take. This is your time to get the side. Go ahead.
Georgia versus Kentucky, man.
Yeah, man.
Now, with that, I honestly think that Kentucky should have won that game.
Man.
I really felt like they came out and wanted it more. I feel like they showed out the most. They had the it factor. I think Georgia thought this was gonna be a cakewalk,
Yeah.
and it just wasn't it, man. Like Kentucky should have won that game, but props to Georgia for sticking it out, cause you know their rankings on the line,
Right.
and they did go down to number 2 this week due to the super effect of scoring. They did win by 1 point, and that's not enough. So, shouts out to them, man. Shouts out to Georgia, man. But Kentucky should have won that game, though.
Listen,
Kentucky should have won that game.
I'm gonna put it like this. I was out at a dinner while I was watching Kentucky versus Georgia, and I feel like Kentucky really played their hearts out against this team.
For sure.
Georgia was not able to dominate like they usually are. They were not able to get down the field and get the yards that they usually are. They couldn't put the ball on the ground. They couldn't put the ball in the air. Kentucky had everything planned out, locked down, straps. And I'm going to congratulate Kentucky because honestly, in my opinion, I feel like that performance shows that they can really fight with these ranked teams. And honestly, I believe they should be ranked.
They should.
They should be
They
ranked
should.
over a couple of these teams that I'm
But
seeing.
you
Right?
gotta realize it's just a scoring system, man. You gotta
It
put
is.
a lot of points. But the real question is Georgia in trouble after this game?
So I'm gonna put it like this: if Georgia plays how they played against Kentucky, against Alabama next week, Georgia's gonna be in trouble. Cause this is no ordinary game. We usually see this is an SEC championship type game.
Yup.
This is college football championship type game. We in a regular
I
season.
feel like every week in the SEC is championship games.
I don't know,
I
bro.
feel like any SEC team that's playing against another SEC team, you can see these teams in the championship.
I don't know, bro. The SEC is not as strong
Besides
as
Vanderbilt, but
and Auburn.
wow, we gonna talk about Auburn in a minute though, cause
Yeah,
I was
we'll get
waiting
into that.
I was waiting on y'all to say something
Hey,
about
we'll get
that.
into that.
But now, honestly, with the SEC being how the SEC is now, adding on Texas, adding on Oklahoma,
Right.
I feel like any one of these games that Auburn, Alabama, Texas, Oklahoma, South Carolina, you know, all these teams, like I hear LSU, these are teams that are more likely to get a chance to play in the SEC championship. And they're getting tested early, like especially with Georgia and Bama, they're getting tested early to see is their team ready enough to be in that stage.
Right.
But at the same time though, like I said, any one of these teams can make it. Like in the past couple of years, what has it been the SEC championship?
Georgia, Bama.
Georgia Bama or LSU Bama or LSU Georgia. You might get an Auburn every once couple blue moons.
Come on, man.
You might though. You
not
might.
this year. This year, I'm disappointed in Auburn's performance. But let's talk about their performance on Saturday.
Disappointed in their performance.
Listen, Auburn played New Mexico, and honestly, they switched the quarterbacks out, and it ended up working in their favor. Hank Brown, this was his first career start, and he threw 17 for 25 and 235 passing yards. and he had 4 touchdowns. His first career start.
And he's a freshman.
He's a freshman quarterback doing this. That is impressive. That's honestly eye-opening because we seeing that, you know, these freshmen got some talent. These freshmen got a lot of talent, and Hank Brown went out there and showed us
It's
that.
been a lot of talent out here for the freshmen, man. Especially with I'm an Auburn fan, by the way. With our wide receiver core that we have Kevin Coleman out of Central. We have Perry Thompson. We have Malcolm Simmons, and we have Bryce Kane. All these freshmen balling, showing that they really want it. And now, like I said, talking to my pops earlier, you know what I'm saying? We had a discussion earlier in the week. I feel like this team right here really has a chance to make it far, just based off the talent that they have.
Mhm.
Now we got a few things to worry about. We got to get the defense right, get our secondary straight. But I feel like they can get straight week by week. Running back, you know, Jaquez Hunter is always going to be Jaquez Hunter, so I feel like we still are solid. We just got to find a solid quarterback. And with Hank Brown dominating his first start as a freshman playing against New Mexico, understanding people are saying, oh, well, it's New Mexico. I get that.
Mhm.
But at the same time, though, he's a freshman stepping into a big field of play, especially at the quarterback position. The quarterback position is a very hard job on the offense.
That's the hardest job on the field.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest job on the field because they're not just thinking about what they have to do. They're thinking about what the defense is going to do. They're thinking about the play they can make. They're thinking about who's going to be open. Playing quarterback is like running an entire army by yourself.
True. And like I said, with him doing that, I think it's just a wake-up call just to get rid of Peyton Thorne.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong, Peyton Thorne, he had his moments where he'll tee up.
Mhm.
But like I said, watching that California game, we should never lost that game. We should be 3-0, in my opinion. We should be 3-0. We should be
Y'all
3-0.
should be 3-0.
Look, watching that California game, watching him legit mess up plays that he should not mess up, as you being a vet, with you being here for 2 years, playing a season at Michigan State, I crashed a couple seasons at Michigan State,
Right.
and just being that guy you're set to be, being that guy that coach expects you to be, and you're not doing it, it kind of upsets me. But watching Hank Brown do it, I feel like we have a big chance. We might have a new quarterback at Auburn. He might be the new face at quarterback for Auburn. If he don't work out, which I'm not saying he don't, because I really want him to work out because we legit need a quarterback. That's been our problem for the past couple years in our wide receiver core, but we got wide receiver core. I think he should be that guy. I think he should be that guy. If he doesn't work out against Arkansas, because this is his big test this week, and we got a hard week after that because we got Missouri next after Arkansas, and then Georgia, I'm sure.
Ooh,
So you know, like I said, we got some fights, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this guy right here, Hank Brown, true freshman quarterback, he should be that dog. If not, we do have another quarterback behind him. He also is a freshman, Mr. Walter White. Now, I did not really watch Walter White in high school, but I did see him play the Under Armour football game.
Mm-hmm.
He's good.
Mhm.
He got an arm on him. He can run too. But like I said, I don't want to do no if. I want a now
Right.
with him. And I said Hank Brown is that now. He's not no if guy. He's that now. And I think with him putting up these type of numbers as a freshman, he possibly could be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Can he hang with the SEC? That's what everybody want to know. And his first challenge is this week playing Arkansas. And Arkansas is not a bad team. Like I said, none of these teams in the SEC are bad teams. These are contenders.
Yeah.
Because with the 12-team playoffs being in effect too, teams are contending. Teams are recruiting well. Teams are coaching better. Teams are finding players that want to be their dog.
Yeah, we're finding a lot of players that got a lot more passion. for this
That's what I'm
game.
saying. Because like now it's like everybody thought NIL was the problem. Nah, like now the 12-team playoffs, people have a chance to get a natty with teams that never even made it to the top 4.
Exactly. Teams got a chance to fight.
Nah, teams that actually had a chance to fight and to get a natty.
Mm-hmm.
And some teams, this is their first time winning a natty in school history.
Right.
And some teams, this is their first time winning a natty in forever.
Like time being in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like teams that were 7 and 8, they have a chance now. And like I said, I feel like Auburn has a chance to be in the 12-team playoffs? I don't know.
Right now,
I don't know.
I'm gonna say it's too early to call.
It's way too early. Like I said, I gotta see him play against Arkansas, Missouri,
And Georgia.
Georgia. That's that 300 monster.
Yeah.
That's that 300 monster. Now, if he can do it, I would say we'll be in 12-team playoffs for sure.
So,
For sure.
you know, talking about a team that I feel like can be in 12-team playoffs, let's talk about Colorado.
Now Colorado, I'm gonna put it like this. Everybody know, I know y'all see it on Instagram, seeing it all on social media. Colorado State had a little interview that went live, went viral, talking about, oh, we should have won that game last year. If y'all didn't know, Colorado State played last year, and they went 2 overtimes. Colorado ended up winning, but in my opinion, I feel like the team they had last year should have stopped them, should have stopped Colorado State by many, versus the team they have now. So of course you got that beef, you got that rah talking, you on social media talking crazy, talking about, oh yeah man, Deion sat down in the field that he can't play for him. Ooh, you know, the quarterback talking crazy. Just for them to go out there and get beat to 28-9. That's the crazy things that I don't understand about people who talk crazy. If you talk crazy, you gotta back it up.
Hold on.
You gotta back it up, bro.
Now that you talk about backing it up, so with I talked about this with TJ Finley in Western Kentucky when they played Alabama. He said, you know, Alabama ain't the same Alabama. What happened then?
I mean, you gotta realize
63 something, right?
With TJ Finley saying that, like I said, I can say this because he used to be an Auburn quarterback. If he had the team that LSU have right now and that Auburn has right now, and he would have said that, I would have been cool. But you're talking about a Conference USA, Western Kentucky, that team that is decent to a point, because they did hang for a little bit in the first quarter, second quarter, but then you get annihilated in the third and fourth quarter. You talking all this smack, but couldn't back it up. He didn't do anything. He threw 2 pick sixes at that.
And got took out.
And got sat down.
But let me tell you why I bring that point up. See, when people do a lot of this, they don't back it up on the field.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest. Travis Hunter having 13 catches and 100 yards with 2 touchdowns. Talking about some your team wanted more?
And an interception.
And hold on. And an interception?
Yeah, man.
So we're talking about a person who runs the ball on the offensive side and the defensive side.
Yep.
Who be doing TikToks on these college football teams.
They be doing all the lady dances.
All the
too, bro.
dances. Like he's on the cover of NCAA 25. Or what? Yeah, it's 25.
It's 25.
It's 25. So let me get this straight. I just don't understand how Colorado State, they put up a great game last year. They put up a great game. That was game of the year, in my opinion. They had a dog fight last year.
Yep.
This was BTA.
BTA.
For real.
You ain't gonna say it on live.
We can't say it on live because of, reasons, but
yeah, but you look up BTA.
And you'll know
what we're talking about.
If you know, you know. But I'm
all
just
my
saying,
young folks, they know it.
Shedeur also threw almost 50 passes.
Almost hit. Well, 36 for 49.
49.
Man, I know we talking about the offensive line. That was the big game changer right there. Guess how many times he got sacked? 0. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I feel like with this Colorado team, they have the talent. They have the players. They have the coaches. They just need to be consistent. Discipline. That too, discipline and consistent, bro. Because it's crazy how your quarterback has to go to a press conference and talk bad about y'all just for y'all to do right. It's like a coach saying, dang, do I have to yell at you every time for you just to get it right? And you get it right because you mad. You feel what I'm saying? They felt some type of way because you talking about, now how many times did Nebraska quarterback get touched? Versus how many times I got touched.
Right. That
would hurt my feelings right there. I'm like, damn, we tried our best to block these balls. You talking about how many times did Brett get touched? I mean, you know you got sacked.
But last week, remember I brought up the fact that, Colorado's only problem was their offensive line.
Yeah.
And I was so impressed with how Colorado's offensive line actually played that night. They put up the best performance I've seen from this team under Deion Sanders yet. And I feel like if they continue with the way they're blocking, if they block how they blocked on Saturday for the rest of the season, they're going to be a contender. I feel like they might be 11 or 12.
True.
I feel like Deion might be able to take that team somewhere where we didn't think it was going to go because of how disappointing last season was, of course. But speaking of disappointing, let's talk about Florida State.
Hey, man. Hey, tell Florida State to pack it up.
Look, we just said this.
Because Pete Game, they trying to fire bro on the head coach. They trying to fire him.
It's only been a couple of teams in college football history from having a 10+ win season, barely falling out of the playoffs, to 0-3. First off, you was ranked what? Number 10?
They was ranked 10.
They was ranked number 10. Lost to Georgia Tech.
Yeah, like I said, like with them, man, you gotta realize again. Let's talk about coaching.
Coaching does mean
Let's talk
everything.
about coaching, because we gonna talk about Jacksonville too. I didn't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna tap on it a little bit.
I'm gonna let him. I got something to say about that.
Cause like I said, looking at this team, don't get me wrong, like DJ Ukulele is a decent quarterback.
No, he's not.
He's decent.
No, he's not.
He's decent.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No.
Hey, man, you want to give him the benefit of the doubt at least?
No, he's not. No.
You got it, bro.
No.
Listen, man, like for him to, it's something that the coaches see that we don't see. You feel what I'm saying? He's still playing. He's still in the game.
He's still playing because he's a senior now?
And
He's been on 4 different teams.
Payne Thorne's a senior.
And you see how he's doing.
But guess what though? It's all about coaching. At the end of the day, the coaches see something that we don't see. We just see him on game day.
Yeah, but game day is where it matters. If you can't produce on game day, you're useless. That's basically what you is useless.
True.
You can be all good in practice all day, but if you can't use the things that you are doing on the practice field, if you can't do that against a team on game day, a team that's worse than you,
True.
a team that you shouldn't even lost to, y'all shouldn't even been close to losing to, and you've lost all 3 of these games.
True.
But matter of fact, they lost to Georgia Tech, Boston College. Who's the last team they just played?
A team they should never lost to.
That's so sad that I don't even know what team.
I don't be real with you. It's a team they should never lost to. Let me see.
Shout out to my mom because she keeps reminding me how to speak.
And they play California this week too, so
if they lose to California, I've lost hope.
they played Memphis, bro.
Hold on, they lost to Memphis?
A team they should never lost to. You know what I'm saying?
They're not
Like,
even in the same conference or even close to it, is it?
I think Memphis is All-American. Yeah, Memphis is an All-American conference. Yeah.
They lost to Memphis? Well, hold on. Let me shut up. Because Memphis has had a good season. But still, Florida State, you lost to Memphis.
Hey, it happens, bro. And they lost 20-12. You feel what I'm saying? So, I honestly think the struggles for Florida State will continue to happen. Now, will they lose to California? I won't know. Are they gonna lose to SMU? I don't want to say they will. SMU is 2-1. Will they lose to Clemson? Of course.
Of course they will.
Of course. Will they lose to Duke? Of course.
Yeah.
Are they gonna lose to Miami? Of course. And North Carolina too? Of course. And they play Notre Dame?
Who, Florida State?
Yeah.
Florida State might go on. Florida State might go 0-10, boy.
The only team they got like left on their schedule they might beat is Charleston South.
Who is that?
Exactly. 1.3 million school that's finna get paid. Cause they might go in there and smack them too.
Look. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
1.3 million
If
school.
Florida State lose to, what is it called? Charleston West?
Charleston South.
Charleston South. We will never talk about Florida State on this podcast ever again.
Man, that'd be like
Matter of fact, I will make a T-shirt saying no Florida State allowed in this station at all.
That'd be like ending the season. They say second to last game.
So-
Then they play Florida, and that could probably be a bad game to watch. But
Florida has not been I don't even want to get on this Florida talk.
I'm about to say, my man.
Look,
You see that look at Gabe?
Look, I'm not even gonna
You
get.
see that look
I'm
at
not even gonna
Gabe?
get on the Florida talk.
Cause
Listen, let's talk about some games that's happening this week. So, a couple that I see that's really catching my eye right now. Illinois versus Nebraska, which is on Friday.
it'll be a good game.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be more on the boring side. Maybe a womp. You know, I got Nebraska.
You have Nebraska winning?
Yeah, I got Nebraska. I don't know. They've been all right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know. Honestly, these undefeated teams playing against each other, man, I would like to see it. I would like to see it.
Well, how about these two games right here? Look. Ooh, hold on. 3. Listen, we might have some good matchups this week. We got USC versus Michigan.
You said USC versus
Michigan.
I got USC winning.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do
Michigan's
too.
not the same team they
yeah.
used to be, man. Like, if you got Michigan winning that game based off the, like I said, based on quarterback play, and y'all overhype Alex Orji, number 10. Like, y'all gonna say, oh, he's the next Jalen Milroe.
No, he's not.
What?
No.
Come on, man. He ain't doing nothing.
Listen, I just think Michigan, they lost a lot of their seniors, and this is kind of like a rebuild season for them. I feel like they just kind of seeing where they're going to be next season with a lot more of their players. Another game that's first off, let me do some shout-outs for our new ranked teams. Shout out to Northern Illinois for being on there. You know, my boy Fan playing for them. Iowa State being ranked now, that's personal favorite team of mine. And,
Iowa State?
Yes, I like Iowa State.
I give it to you.
I like Iowa State. Love them. But Utah versus Oklahoma State, 12 versus 14. Now Oklahoma State has been putting up a lot of good games, and they've actually put up a lot of dog fights in my opinion. They're aggressive, they're passive about the game, they're hungry, and I can see that they want one of these top 12 spots to be able to play in that first time ever 12-team playoff.
I want to see more
From Oklahoma State.
Yeah, like I said, like all of these teams, I really can't give them the benefit of a step yet. I can't from I got the record quarter from Texas, Georgia, Ohio State, Bama, and Ole Miss. This is top 5. I need to see more from each of these teams, especially Bama. And I know you're gonna feel some type of way because I'm saying this, but don't hear me out. They dominated against Wisconsin. Yeah, that's cool.
Very good.
I'm glad to see that. But when y'all play these SEC teams, I really want to see y'all dog. Because, like I said, this year, I don't know what about it this year that makes everything so interesting. It's like, you don't know what's going to happen. You can't really give no, like, usually folks will bet money on Bama every time. Mm-hmm. And folks still will. I know me.
To this day.
I'm not betting money on Bama. I'm not betting no money on college ball.
To this day.
I'm not betting no money on college ball this year.
No, this year is different.
It's too shaky for me.
It's a lot of good teams now. We not back in the old days. I feel like this is a new era of college football. And, this is a more passive game. All these boys are out. We played with, I know they're a lot more passive about the game, and they're dogs, and they want to eat. So that's what's gonna happen this year. So I wouldn't bet on no games, but I am gonna bet on Alabama and Georgia. Wrong side. But I want to talk about these rankings. I want to go through all the rankings. So
yeah, let's talk about.
Let's start off with the top 10.
Let's see what you got.
Texas.
They gonna stay at 1.
They deserve it.
They gonna stay at 1
for a while.
They gonna stay. Now, pause. I take that back. Now, hear me out. Once again, since Quentin Ewers did get hurt, I don't know how long he's hurt for.
I don't know.
But Arch Manning did step up and tee up. We know who Arch Manning is.
Arch put that ball on the ground. That boy was playing.
Like I said, brother of Peyton Manning and Eli Manning.
Hey.
Y'all know who Manning brothers are. Now, will I say they'll stay at number 1?
Yes, I got them in number 1.
Yeah, I will. I do. Because who they play next week?
They play L.A. Monroe. They don't have a hard schedule. They have. I
think the hardest games they have is like 3.
Yeah, they don't really have.
They got that Red River Road game, not Red River Road, Red River game against Oklahoma.
Okay.
They play Georgia.
When?
October 19th.
We might party for that one.
And they play Kentucky.
Kentucky got to be a dog fight for that one. I feel like
After-
Kentucky got to get through there.
I feel like after seeing Kentucky barely almost beat Georgia,
Yeah.
I said it's a tough game. Another game that's tough is Texas A&M.
No.
What?
Texas A&M, yeah, but like I just feel, see, my thing is Texas A&M is aggressive, but Texas just got so much finesse to them, bruh.
They do.
They just got a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a lot of passion for that game, and they are actually playing. Like
True.
I do not like Isaiah Bond.
Why? Just because he left from Alabama?
Listen, we do
who
not
does
accept
that?
traitors, but I do not like Isaiah Bond. But one thing I can say is that boy can play some football.
Like, y'all, like
He can play some
Bro
football.
said-
I do not like
Bro
Isaiah
said,
Bond.
I don't like Isaiah Bond because he left Alabama. Like, what?
Hey.
He did what he had to do for him. He
Wrong
had to do what
time.
he had to do for him.
And I gotta do what I gotta do for me. Wrong time.
He said, you know what? Nick Saban was gone, so I gotta leave. Everybody thought that though.
Man.
Be real with yourself now.
Look, Georgia 2.
Okay. I will keep them in the top 5. They're in trouble right now. You can't even lie to you. They're in trouble right now. They got a big opponent.
Matter of fact, for the next 17, I just want you to say, up or down.
Okay, bet.
That's how we're gonna keep this. So, Ohio State. Up, down, the same.
Same.
Okay. Alabama.
I want to be a hater so bad.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I've been a hater all night.
I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna say down because I do have Georgia beating Alabama.
You got Georgia beating Alabama.
Yeah,
Ole Miss, up or down? Oh, tune in to that podcast. We are going to be live in Tuscaloosa on the strip for, Georgia versus Alabama.
I'm gonna keep them
Keep
neutral.
them Neutral? Okay.
Neutral.
Tennessee
Because
up or
they-
down?
Up for sure.
Okay. Missouri up or down?
Down.
Okay, thank you. Please, thank you.
But see, Missouri, but see, they're still gonna be 12 team players.
They are, but thank you.
Down.
Okay, Miami up or down?
Up.
Miami is very impressive.
Cameron Ward,
Mhm.
up for sure. Up.
Okay. Oregon.
Down.
Why you gotta do my ducks like that?
Like, listen.
Why you gotta do my ducks like that?
I
man?
feel like this with Oregon having that legitimate fire offense they have. Their defense is shaky to me. It's very
Okay.
shaky to me,
I can
and
do that.
I can't really give this team that oomph.
Mm.
Like
last year they had that.
that oomph. You remember?
Yeah,
Like I
they
said,
had
it was a
that.
close game against Boise State for one,
Mhm.
and Boise State been on that fire. I give them to them. They been on
Okay.
that fire.
Okay.
Now, they dog walk Oregon State. We all knew that. That's Oregon State. Now they have UCLA next week, Michigan State, Ohio State.
That's gonna be a game.
That's why I said down, because Ohio State.
You got Ohio State winning?
Yes, for sure.
Listen, here's why I'm gonna go with Oregon. Ohio State cracks under pressure when they play ranked teams. Ohio State does not play the same as they do against the unranked team as they do against a ranked team.
True.
And I feel like if Oregon's able to break through a couple of them walls, Oregon might upset number 3 Ohio State.
They might. And then you got to realize, too, I know you're going to say, oh, they're going to dog walk Michigan. But I feel like, listen, the game's on November 2nd.
Okay.
It's later on in the season.
Okay.
I feel like Michigan might have their stuff together
Mhm.
by then to contend and dominate. But I don't know.
Well, at number 10, Penn State. Down. Just say down. Just say down. Listen, just say down. USC deserves that number 10 spot. I don't care. Just say
They
down.
played them October 12th.
Well, I guess we're gonna be watching it then.
You're going to have to watch it.
Yeah, we
I'm
got-
going to keep them at the same.
So I'll listen. I'm gonna put my personal opinion. Penn State down. USC up. But all right, let's get into these next 10 before we get into the last 5. So USC. Just say it.
I'm going to go up.
Okay, thank you. Utah. I
Down.
have Oklahoma State winning.
Down.
I have Oklahoma State winning.
Down, for sure.
Kansas State.
Up.
Okay.
That, hey, Dylan Edwards.
Okay.
I ain't catching him.
Oklahoma State, I got going up.
Down.
Oklahoma State's finna beat Utah.
Down.
Mark my words. Mark my words.
Ollie Gordon is not playing like he's supposed to be playing. He's not playing like that dog. So,
All right. Since you got Oklahoma State going down, what about Oklahoma? They going up or down?
they're going down because they're losing against Texas.
That's gonna be a dog. Can't lie to you. That might be game of the week this week.
Yeah, they're losing to Texas.
Look, I'm gonna skip number 16.
Why?
I'm gonna skip number 16.
Why? You don't want me to be real?
I'm gonna skip number 16.
I got them going up to be real with you, but
Who's number 16?
you talking about LSU? I actually favor
thank
LSU
you.
this year.
Thank you.
I actually favor LSU this year.
Notre Dame down. I feel like that loss to Northern Illinois kind of showed me something that was embarrassing. And I'm going to say that Notre Dame should go down in the rankings.
Yeah, I seen one out to 25. Maybe.
I'll put them at 25.
Okay.
Michigan down for sure. Louisville. This is only they had a bye week the first week. So
They play Georgia Tech tomorrow, not Saturday. They're going down.
You think they're gonna lose to Georgia Tech? Georgia Tech's been playing pretty good.
They're going down. And here, it's not even with them. It's not even with Georgia Tech. It's just they also play Miami in October. So they're going down regardless. They're not gonna be in top 25.
Okay, listen. One of my personal favorite teams. I will be going to put this hoodie on before I go to sleep. Iowa State. Tell me up.
Down.
Oh my God! Why? Why?
Cause man, y'all play. Okay, y'all beat Arkansas State. Cool. Y'all losing in Houston.
We beat Iowa.
Y'all losing in Houston. Y'all beat Iowa by 1 point though.
We still beat Iowa. We got
And-
ranked off that game.
And
Come on, bro. Do
And-
not do Iowa State.
And-
Listen, I don't care what nobody says on this live.
bro,
If you don't like Iowa State, you're not with me, all right?
bro, y'all played North Dakota. And y'all
Bro.
beat them. Y'all the score was 21-3. What do you mean?
Look,
What
go
do
Cyclones.
you mean?
Go Cyclones. That's all I gotta say. Go Cyclones.
What do
Clemson.
you mean? Now Clemson, hear me out about Clemson.
Uh-huh.
Now I did tell y'all for all the people who went against me on this, and I'm still gonna stand with my boys. I have them going up and also being the 12-team playoffs. Okay, the last part was pushing me, but I do have them going up, and here's why. One, they played North Carolina State. They're walking them. They play Stanford. That's gonna be a dog fight. They play Florida State. They're most definitely walking Florida State. They're going up. They're going up. They're gonna mean the teams after this.
Florida State, you
after
had
this
to
season.
say that, though.
They gonna mean the teams, bro. 'Cause like I said, man, these are some dogs on this team. These are people that are very slept on. They have a great defensive line. They got dogs on the defensive line. So of course, I'm taking Clemson Tigers all the way up. Now, do I have them going in the top 12? No, but they're going up. Who else you got?
Listen, I don't know what's going on with him and Clemson.
Like I said, man, for all the people on campus, all the people who call my phone, all the people in the chat, I am one of them guys. I believe in underdog stories. I believe in Cinderella stories. I myself is an underdog. I myself, it has been looked over. You know what I'm saying? People look down on me anyway just because of who I am. That's on the court. That's on the field. That's even in class. So I know the feeling of being looked down on, and people are looking down on Clemson.
Chat,
So I have Clemson going up, and that's just final.
chat, he's delusional.
Delusional
I
is
want-
crazy.
I want all of you to know that this man right here is delusional if he thinks that Clemson is going to be. Listen, I'm finna pack my bags and go because there is no way that you was sitting here talking about Clemson like this.
Listen, like
I'm
I
finna
said,
pack my book bag
listen,
and go to
you
my
can't
door.
get mad, man, because at the end of the day, though, bro, this is college football, baby. This is college football. Anything is bound to happen. Anything is willing to fall. Be real with you. I'm gonna keep it a band because I know you can be mad at this. Where did Alabama go down? All the way to 25. Then what?
Listen.
Then what?
Listen.
Then what we gonna do?
Chat, if Alabama ever drops out of if Alabama ever drops out of the top 15,
Then
we
what?
in trouble.
This is college football.
we in trouble.
Anything is bound to happen.
Yeah,
In
but
this-
guess what?
in this right
Alabama
here.
ain't gonna let that happen.
Like I said,
I
though.
believe in my
Like I
in my
said,
Elephants.
though.
I believe in the Crimson Tide. I believe in Coach.
You believe in them boys. Like I said, this
No.
is college football. Anything is bound to happen. And of course, Clemson will be that dog and go up for sure. Continue. Go on next, man. You come on, break some more. You already know how it's going. Don't back us up and leave now. Break it. Don't leave, dog. Cause look, people don't understand, bro. This is bound to happen. It's bound to. And he's legit trying to walk. He walking out, man. I do it myself. I'll finish up myself,
Listen.
man.
He got one more time to say something about Clemson on this podcast.
So
I'm leaving him next time. Next time you're getting left. Look, I need you to name the next three because my computer done died. It died listening to hearing Clemson might be top.
right.
Come
So
on,
the
man.
next one after Clemson, Nebraska. Now, hear me out on Nebraska.
Up or down? I just want to hear up or down right now. Because I got to see Nebraska play Friday. I don't even want to talk about Nebraska yet.
I would give them. They will be up after this week.
You got them beating Illinois?
I feel like Dylan Raiola will
He
do
has
his
been,
thing.
He has been showing out.
I think,
He has been
but see,
showing out.
you know, they always say he got that Patty Mahomes effect, and he does, and he hates me call that, but
I mean, you got to look how he's playing.
he's playing just like
that.
Patty.
He's
He got
playing
that,
just
he got
like
haircut
that.
like
Everything.
Patty, even though he say, oh, the number came from Tim Tebow.
Right.
Come on, bro, you light skin, curly hair. You're not even.
He looked like
swole.
a too.
You're not even swole.
Yeah, he looked like
You got a dad bod.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? So
That-
of
that-
course,
that's the Pat special.
the Pat special. Then the way you start the game, you jump in high knees like Pat. Come on, man.
I never noticed that.
See,
That's something I've
I
never
paid
noticed.
attention when I watched him play Colorado. He did it twice.
That's something I never noticed.
So I was like, okay, so since we doing that, get Patty Mahomes. Here's probably his long lost cousin or something. You know
Patty
what I'm
Jr.,
saying?
you know what
But
I'm saying?
after this week, in my opinion, it's college football though. Anything can happen, like I said before. But I feel like they go up after this week. But at the end of the season, they will be going down.
And I know 23 is Northern Illinois. I've already congratulated them. I feel like
Now, we're Northern Illinois. I
Just-
love them
just
because
say
my
it,
boy
bro.
Jacob Fan.
Yeah, I
Because my
know.
boy
Just
Jacob-
say it, bro. They're going down. Okay.
I'm sorry to say it. Now,
Thank you.
will they continue to fight?
Yes.
Yeah, they will.
They still gonna have a dog fight of a season.
Like I said, they play Buffalo this week.
Mm-hmm.
Will they beat them? Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe. See, with teams like this is a if team. This not no now. This is a if team.
This is if they gonna make it.
It's an if, because if they win this week, they might make it. You might go up, but you got to get them on points.
Mhm.
And they're not as strong on offense as most teams are playing in the next couple of weeks because they play.
But
North Carolina
their
State
defense,
afterwards.
their defense is what really takes that team. I feel like their defense is the heart of that team.
But like I said, the defense staying for so long, for them boys get tired.
Yeah.
Because your offense not producing nothing. You put your defense in a sticky situation where they are going for their own four, and they pound the
Because
ball
the
four
offense, shouldn't
times.
be, the offense shouldn't be getting 3 and outs every drive, and I feel like that's the problem with Northern Illinois. It's
Yeah.
just their offensive production is not where it needs to be, and if they keep going and keep working on their offense, then their defense will be able to get a chance to get out the game. But like I said, I feel like Northern Illinois, yeah, they might be going down, but they still gonna have a good season. We're gonna be ready to see what they can do.
Yes, sir.
24, we already talked about.
This Illinois, after this week, they're going down, and they're gonna stay down. Actually, like
They're not getting better.
because like once you out the top 25, it's very hard to get back into the top 25.
I mean, it is, but it also depends on how much you want it. Because we've seen teams drop and then come back, and it was kind of crazy.
it's about, like I said, with the system that people don't know, it's all about the scoring system. You feel what I'm saying?
How many points they can put up, right?
And if they, like I said, now they might upset me and beat Nebraska, and if they do, next Wednesday, you will see me looking kind of tough, a little hurt, because I said what I said. But with them playing Nebraska Friday, next week playing Penn State, playing Oregon, Michigan State.
This is a hard schedule.
It's tough. It's really a tough season for these guys. And do I see them going to a bowl game? Yeah, for sure.
Who, Illinois?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Going to a bowl game.
But do I have them doing anything greater than in the 12-team playoffs? No, of course not.
And number 25,
Texas
Texas
A&M.
A&M.
Hear me out.
Up.
Hear me out.
Don't you say it. Don't you do
In
it.
the next 2 weeks,
Don't you do it.
they will be actually next week. No, this week right here, they
Who
play
they play?
Bowling Green.
Okay.
They're going up for sure.
Yeah.
They play Arkansas. Now I can't speak too much about it until I see Auburn play Arkansas.
I don't know. Arkansas defense.
But Pete Gang though, it's not even done. I'm not even done with it. Missouri is next.
After Arkansas?
Yes.
So they gotta play. Wait. They gotta play Arkansas, then Missouri.
Like I said, the SEC this year, bro, is so. You don't know who's gonna do what. You don't know who's gonna show up and who's not gonna show up.
It's like we said. It's a lot of dogs. There's a lot of dogs in the SEC
And
right
Pete,
now.
after that, they got not Michigan State, Mississippi State.
Mississippi State had listen. I love Mississippi State, but Mississippi State has not been
Now
producing the last
there
couple of
are-
years. Honestly, the best season they had is when they had that, and that's the last time.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Last season they did good. Didn't they beat y'all last season?
Who is y'all?
Alabama? No, that was 2 years ago. I lied.
Mississippi State?
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Mississippi State?
Yeah.
Mississippi State ain't beat Alabama in I don't know how long.
No, I'm thinking the wrong team.
You think of what? Texas
Texas
A&M?
A&M. They beat y'all last year.
It wasn't last year. It was the year before.
Yeah, I see.
2 years ago.
I've been watching that game.
Yeah.
All the folks being mad at the house.
Man, boy, Texas A&M deserved that one. Though. I ain't gonna lie, we should have lost, but they deserved that one.
But on Texas A&M, I do have them going up after Bowling Green. Now Arkansas is a maybe. Missouri, no. Mississippi State, maybe. LSU,
No.
maybe.
Stop
Maybe.
playing with my
Maybe.
Tigers, bro.
Maybe. Listen, I just need to see more from LSU. I need to see more. I need to see consistency. I don't want a team that's gonna we do good this game, next week we play like trash.
Yeah,
I need to see consistency. You see how Texas come consistency every week?
Texas is aggressive too.
So they got South Carolina, maybe.
Yeah,
New Mexico State, they're
they
walking
gonna
down.
kill them.
Auburn, maybe. And here's why. Because listen, I'm not even saying it because I'm an Auburn fan. I'm not even saying it because I'm an Auburn fan. Like I said about my boy Hank Brown. If he shows me that he wants it,
You think they can beat Texas A&M?
of course. Of course. We can beat him out of one game alone. If I'm being real, alone. We just need a quarterback to go to them dogs.
Listen, I can accept that answer, but
We just need a quarterback to go to them dogs out there.
who's
Who's holding Cam Coleman by himself right now?
okay?
Who's the lockdown defender right now holding Cam Coleman? And then, since we got 2 more minutes left, I might as well touch on Jacksonville State.
Quick look at it. Go ahead.
Jacksonville State is 0-3 right now, and I'm not giving up on my boys. You know, a lot of people on campus are gave up, but I have not yet to give up on my boys, man. I feel like they just need a new defense. That 3-man front doesn't cut it for
It's
them.
not working.
Does not cut it for them at all. But with them in this quarterback situation, Tyler Huff, he's a 6-year senior from Furman University.
What happened to the boy that came from Nebraska?
You talking about Logan Smothers? He's hurt, so he's gonna be out for a while. And we do have 2 other quarterbacks, but you know, like I said, the coaches see something that we don't see every week. And I said Tyler is actually now when I first seen him play against Coastal, I was like, I don't know, we're gonna hang this up with him. But when I see him actually play them at next couple of games, first against Eastern Michigan, he actually showed me that he wanted it. The defense, they still need some work, but I feel like we can change it up this week. We play Southern Miss for homecoming. hopefully they win because I remember my freshman year when we lost our homecoming. It was bad.
We did lose. Oh, we did lose.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was
So,
bad. It was a mood killer.
Like I said, I genuinely think that we should win this week. We should come with the victory. If not, it is what it is. You'll see me looking tough again. Look, like I'm not even gonna talk about it no more if we lose next week. Actually, when we win our first game, I'll bring it back up.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, man,
It's been a great conversation today. I feel like we touched on a lot of points that we didn't talk about touching on last week.
Yeah.
So we just got to see what's going on with college football, NFL football. You know, I'll definitely be watching Thursday Night Football tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in. Even though I gotta work, I'm gonna tap in.
Look, we're going to make sure we keep it interesting for y'all. I also want to remind y'all we're going to be doing 2 live podcast episodes next week. One on Wednesday back in here in the main station. And then one on Saturday where me and Terry will be in Tuscaloosa on the Strip, ready for Alabama versus Georgia. We're going to give y'all a good conversation. We're going to be interacting with y'all and making sure that everything goes right. So, other than that,
We're gonna play this song to kick it out for us. Little word of encouragement for the rest of the week. Y'all be safe out here.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all stay prayed up.
yeah.
If anything that's messing with y'all, man, just go down to God and give it to him, man. Even that's with school, working, dealing with your kids out there, any grown folks out there dealing with your kids. Y'all just gotta keep going, man. Life is gonna throw you curveballs like St. Tom does, man. You're gonna get knocked down. At the same time, you gotta get back up because you stay down, you just gonna be down. You're gonna keep getting worse. But you gotta get up and keep moving, man. And yeah, man, just stay prayed up, man.
Look, you know, this week is going to be fun, you know, homecoming and everything. And I hope everybody else's week goes as well as ours is going to go. Other than that, we only got 2 words for you. You know what I'm saying? Rise up. Let's do it.
Rise up, man.
Play that music, bro. Y'all have a good night, man.